Hello everyone, this is Gorax. In today's video, I will give you a quick sneak peek into the new Chief Challenge bosses available in the Awakening the Spring of Iskaland event. That's going to happen on the 19th of April and will give us a chance to get a legendary hero, Aladia. Let's get ready for the bosses. So let's spoil some Continental Challenge bosses. Kelsier Toby, one of the mods who's in charge of the DragonHeir Wisdom page, has posted YouTube videos. So let's look at the first boss from the Chaos Shadows Continental Challenge, which is a Radiance boss. What I'm gonna do is I'm only going to look at the skills. We're gonna see what they do, and if you want to see the fight, go and see his channel. Okay, so immune to control, we know that. So total damage is being increased. Radiance Crystal skill gains extra effects, 5 stacks at most. We don't have a mechanic, it's like Ice Blast, but it's like Radiance Crystal, so maybe this is a new kind of damage that will be added to the game. Generates an orb after a brief channeling, dealing radiant damage to the target. For each stack of Radiance Crystal the monster has, generates an extra orb. Looks like an Ice Blast mechanic. Oh, similar. And then Lance of Radiance, which is a total field, casts the spell for 6 seconds, during which a random enemy is attacked every 0.5 seconds, with each attack dealing Radiance. And then we have also, basically this boss takes 100% extra damage from the cold heroes. So so this looks like, yeah, it even looks like Shina. Okay, it reads like Shina. Okay, so there we go. That's the first boss in the Chaos Shadow, and he takes increased cold damage. Seems like this will be Alton 2.0, as it's a random enemy, and again, Ice Blast team will thrive. Okay, Ice Blast teams will do really well here, similar to what they've done with Alton. If you want to see that fight, make sure you follow this link and you watch it. Let's go over the next boss. So the next boss here is the Necrosis boss. Let's see what he does. Looks like Zadok, kind of. So there we go. Stacks, okay. Now, Lost Sword. The monster gains a random buff for 10 seconds and deals necrotic damage to the target. The random buff is selected from the following. So he's got all these buffs and it's only one random every 10 seconds. So if we want to do the most damage on this boss, we need to bring someone to dispel. Now, the boss takes extra fire damage here, which we can see. And deals necrotic damage to all enemies. Okay, that's not good. When the monster has one or more buffs, the damage dealt by this skill ignores the target's shield, immortality, and invincibility. So we definitely want to bring someone like Victor, fire damage, Victor, Dane with breath prohibition as well. There's so many different options that we can do. As long as you take off the debuffs, you can use shield, you can use immortality, and you can use invincibility. Just bring someone to dispel. And that's how he looks, okay? So if you want to see the fight, make sure you follow this link and watch it. It's not long, it's 3 minutes. Next boss. Oh, wow, who's that? So he takes 100% more lightning damage. Poison boss, okay. Demon's Whisper. When the monster deals damage to enemies, there's a 25% chance of inflicting one debuff randomly selected from the following for 10 seconds, like a Stegamuffin. There we go, Stegamuffin. Yeah, Liko will work as well. Deals poison damage to the enemy with the highest attack, marking them for 6 seconds. During this time, the hero will shoot an additional arrow at them when launching a basic attack, dealing additional damage. Oh wow, so we need to keep our highest damage dealer alive, and that's the Lightning team. Okay, interesting. The new tank, Fafodom or whatever, he scales with attack. We can make a tank that can absorb it because he scales with attack. If we make the tank fully attack percentage instead of defense, maybe this will work. This is one way we could actually counter that mechanic. Summons a magic nexus that lasts 8 seconds in the targeted area. Okay, so placement will be important, dealing poison damage to enemies within range every 1 second. While the magic nexus exists, enemies who die in it cannot be resurrected. So again, counter to all your immortality or resurrections as well. Quite cool. So basically good placement, debuff immunity as well, so they don't get debuffed, and it will work. If you want to see the fight, make sure you follow this link. Next boss. Oh, is it like Fenja? She takes extra damage from poison. She looks like Fenja. When the monster is alive, extends duration. Oh, that's in the way. Granted by allies by 5 seconds under frost will now explode their current position every 15 seconds. Let's see if that disappears. No. Okay, deals cold damage to enemies within range with a 100% chance of inflicting frost. Okay, so resistance, placement, 2 melee in the front, full resistance, grants 25 attack up to all frost allies for 10 seconds, then releases frozen air to deal cold damage to enemies within range. It's definitely a Hokader. So it's a Hokader, we can look that passive up as well. If you want to see the fight, make sure you go to the link. Continental Challenge. Oh, wow. Okay, boss level 240 and takes more damage from the Necrotic. So that's what I'm interested in, because I can run Ozul now. The monster can switch between shield form and sword form. We know this. Ancient Battlefield. Shield form. Basic attacks deal lightning damage to all enemies. And sword form, basic attack deals lightning damage to the current target. Okay, everyone hates Ancient Battlefield, and now we will fight it in the Continental Challenge. So this might be the hardest boss, but we'll see. So total bonus. Here we go, shield form. Okay, Berserker Wrath. Shield form deals lightning damage to the furthest enemy and stun. Yeah, this is Ancient Battlefield. So we want resistance on that. So we can basically prepare for it. The monster will then take lightning damage and enter backfire for 10 seconds. Yeah, deals lightning damage to the enemy with the highest attack. Okay, so yeah, we can prepare for that. We know what we will deal with. Ancient Battlefield opens tomorrow. Shield form switches, sword form gains 30% attack. Meanwhile, all the debuffs on the hero are dispelled. This lightning damage to all enemies and dispel all buffs from them, gains 1 stack of total bonus damage permanently when dispelled. So yeah, there we go, the mechanics of the Ancient Battlefield. And obviously this rotates, and there's the boss. Okay, so if you want to watch the fight, I'll go to the video. And then the last boss. Ooh, a dragon that takes 100% more radiant damage. So Aura or Rally, we'll see. For each stack of buff on the monster has 10 increased damage dealt. Okay. Immune to control effects, gains this. Deals fire damage to all enemies and gain 1 stack of damage reduction. Ooh, okay, so we want to get rid of it. Or buff prohibition. Soars the sky and calls young dragons for assistance. After 15 seconds, it returns to deal fire damage to all enemies and sacrifices the young dragons. Each sacrificed young dragon grants 1 stack of damage reduction. Okay, so buff prohibition, or basically AoE, and this is the boss. Okay, so we have a new dragon and an Aura team. So if you want to see Aura team against this dragon, a fully stacked Aura team, by the way, you can go and watch that video. So quite exciting. 6 new bosses. Some of them are like brand new things with skills of already existing heroes, etc. But quite interesting. We can start slowly theory crafting and preparing our heroes for it. And now that we know their skills, okay? So going forward, it will be easier. So thank you, Kelzer Toby, for this information. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye!